let me know so we'll figure it out before we get started.
Dun 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 dun.
Now
dun,
it's
dun,
too
dun,
good.
dun.
All right, I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's
I'm in
working.
game, by the way.
You're in game, I'm in game, but Troy has been kicked from the game, and I think we're getting ready to knife. So, guys, welcome to the stream. We're on Fnatic Go TV, and this is NaVi up against Fnatic in the raid. Sorry, not in the raid call, in the MSI Beat It 2013 tournament. So, my name is Anders. With me is Lurpus, and Lurpus, tell us straight off the bat, who do you think is going to win this?
Well, I mean, based on the little we've seen of the new NaVi, I think Fnatic are definitely favorites. It's hard to say anything else. NaVi struggled Tuesday. I think they lost against Playing Ducks when they went out of the EMS1 Cup, so they're still a new team and probably not quite there yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's also difficult to tell because Seast and Kibakan, they're pretty good players, but the people they're replacing are Edward and Markolov. So how does that work out? Like, how as a player do you come in and replace people that are kind of Counter-Strike royalty in that sense? That has to be difficult.
I mean, Edward and Markolov are irreplaceable, the same way that Forrest and Get Right are irreplaceable in NIP. I mean, you can't just put someone in their roles and expect it to work. That's never going to work. So that's why NaVi is essentially going to have to completely change the way they play, and that's a pretty big change for three players who had played together with the same group of guys for like 3.5 years. So it'll probably take a couple months at least before they get everything clicking, I would guess.
Yeah, and it's up to Zeus, right? He's the guy who's calling the shots on NaVi.
Yeah, he's the in-game leader, but Starix also does a lot of things like that. Like, he helps coming up with strats, and he has actually led NaVi even for a little bit at some point. So I'm sure he at least helps quite a bit with that.
So let's see if the Ukrainian team can stand up to the Swedish one here on Mirage. I mean, Mirage is notoriously, for some reason, very good for any Swedish teams. It seems like they're just very happy with playing that map. Schneider has picked up these dual Berettas, the Demolition skin as well. I don't know why, but I see him doing it a lot. I think he's more impressed with the skin than he is with the pistols, but they are pretty good.
Yeah, I actually do think some people use certain guns more because of the skins, which is pretty hilarious. You wouldn't think that would actually affect people playing on this level, but
it shouldn't.
What can he say?
Oh, look at Kibakan here. He might get a kill early on, but he gets flashed. He's going to get the headshot either way on JW. And Seast and Zeus coming in with some really great kills here. So it's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of NaVi. This is a pretty good stand in the B-bomb site for the counter-terrorist team, and it's only Flusher left. So they were well prepared for this rush coming in here, NaVi. That was a good sign, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they completely just slaughtered Fnatic getting into that before even getting into that site. Fnatic really had no chance that round just from the way the teams were set up. NaVi had 3 people pretty much playing B, just in almost a perfect setup for that push. So that round was practically won by the strat.
Yeah, very, very nice. I mean, maybe a slight risk on Navi's part, but they managed to make it work really beautifully. And as you said, Fnatic never really even made it into the bomb site. Now, Flusher has 14 HP, but I think he's about to just meet his end right there. Even a Molotov bought in the pistol round here from Navi's side. That's interesting. But no matter what, they do win the pistol round, and Fnatic are going to be saving for a few rounds, we have to expect.
Someone actually bought a Molotov in the pistol round of the match we casted on Tuesday as well on Mirage. Yeah. I can't remember which game it was anymore, but someone had a Molotov in B in that match as well.
Yeah. Starting, I mean, they have reduced the price during a couple of patches lately, so I think it's down to like 600, isn't it, to buy a Molotov, at least on the CT side, and maybe 400 on the Terror side, if I'm not mistaken.
It's something like in the 500 range. It actually looks like NaVi only has a couple rifles this round. Oh, Starix is holding on to his dualies, and I think Seized also only has a pistol.
Nice grenade onto JW, down to 10 HP. NaVi, see if they can hold on to this without losing too many players. And I think that was another Molotov coming in here. So NaVi trying to see if they can fight Fnatic with fire, and so far don't really think. Yeah, actually, oh wow, Devilwalk will actually burn to death. It's actually very unusual that we see anyone really dying to a Molotov, but here's one example. Not that it really makes a huge difference, but
yeah, but that was a good use of Molotov as well by NaVi. They basically just Molotov the normal planting spot in the map, so Xenia didn't really have to push too much and just dying. He could just throw a Molotovs and just kind of sit back, and Fnatic had no chance of getting the bomb down.
Nice. So yeah, that's something maybe we'll see more people try and experiment with as we get into this game. I mean, obviously the price will affect that. that grenade purchase at some point in the game. Starix in the middle here has picked up an AWP. I guess somebody has to take over now that Markolov isn't here anymore, and maybe the logical choice is Starix here. He's going to get the first kill on Flusher. It's another eco round though coming in from Fnatic, and they're going to get the one kill there from Modi on Kibakin, but I think that might just be it. Oh, Modi landing some very good shots there.
Trying to get a third, but not gonna happen. That was a good save round by Fnatic nonetheless. Just getting those 2 kills was very very important for them, just to get a little break on Navi's money. Now, if you look at Tab, only 2 people from Navi have a ton of money left anymore at this point. So if they were to lose 2 rounds in a row, they would definitely be completely broke. They wouldn't even be able to afford a proper buy if they lost this round.
Yeah, so yeah, killing some people in these eco rounds definitely does make a massive difference. They're going to come up through the underpass here, but they have to be really careful. Flusher is up here. He must have heard them because there was a flashbang down there, but he's not reacting, and Seized is going to take him down, so I feel like that was maybe a slight misplay by Flusher, because they kind of announced their presence down there by throwing a flashbang, but I don't think he realized.
Yeah, there's a bit of a risk there. Didn't pay off. Xenia gets a couple nice kills. That was a nice spray on Snyder there in the middle. And so far, Navi have actually looked pretty good.
They have indeed. I have to say, I've always been a little bit of a fan of the way Seized has played, even though we haven't seen him do too much now. Zeus, oh, that could have been really dangerous, but he did manage to jump around the corner there. So JW and Devilwalk left. Let's see if we could see some JW action. I mean, JW is definitely a person who's gained a lot of fans recently from his AWPing.
Yeah, he just missed a free kill on Zeus right there, though, right before. I'm not sure if you caught it, but
oh no, we were seeing
Zeus
it
was
from
completely
Zeus.
Turned around.
Yeah.
So maybe not completely warmed up yet, but we'll see what Devilwalk and JW can do. Looks like they are going to try to go to the B side from Catwalk.
Yeah. Slowly sneaking in there. They've got about 25 seconds. If they could open up with a kill here on Seized or Zeus, who's kind of rotating in towards the kitchen, it could kind of work out. But look at Zeus. He's actually really well aware that they're coming. Like, he knows already. And Kibakin is also in a position to rotate in here really quickly. I feel like Navi have this situation well read, but a nice shot from JW. Now it's Seized in this bomb site. And the rotation is coming in. 6 seconds left. Can they put down the bomb? No, Seized should have been able to see him. Then I think he missed him there. Kibakin. No, Seized will get the kill as he falls down. And JW in a 1-on-3. Can he at all guard this bomb? That's the question. Or are they just going to be able to defuse it? Yeah. Saving this orb, I think, is that's probably the reasonable choice here.
Yeah, those are poor plan for the situation they wound up being in. And like you said, I'm surprised that Seized didn't see the planner there. I think his feet were clearly visible on his screen. Had Devilwalk planted more towards the catwalk area, I think JW would have actually had a chance to win that round, and that would have actually given him more, I think, slightly more cover from Seized as well.
That is actually probably true, and that's a little bit unfortunate for Fnatic. I mean, they saved the one AWP. That's pretty important. It can make a difference. Let's see if they could do something with it. They have JW in the middle, and Starix is challenging from the window room. So let's see how this is going to play out. Oh, he jumps out. What a no-scope on Snyder. What a great shot from Starix, and he's going to make his way out of here. Modi will take 1 kill. Has to be careful right now. Seized coming in with the AK. Can he find any shots here? Not quite yet, but wow, great 1-for-1 trade early on. An incredible no-scope coming into that middle area.
Yeah, right now, Fnatic looks a little unorganized. It doesn't really seem like they're doing anything as a team. They're kind of just holding across the map, trying to go for picks. Obviously, Madi was able to get that kill and almost killed Zeus through the floor as well. It's a nice pick by JW and Starix, but it doesn't really seem like Fnatic are doing much as a team so far.
No, and they have to be careful about that. Of course, you know, don't wanna be relying too much on individual performances. Right now, Seized is the top fragger on Navi with 7-on-1. That's actually pretty impressive. Zeus is really aggressive here, and JW running with the knife out, not expecting anyone there, and making a pretty huge assumption, which, you know, you can never really do in a game of Counter-Strike. Zeus is very low. Kibakin is too. Zeus going to get the 1 kill by spraying down, and Kibakin trying to crossfire there, but it isn't going to work up. Though Seized has 100% HP, and he is coming here. Zeus is going to go down. It's a 1-on-2, but this is very doable for the counter-terrorist player, it seems to me.
Yeah, and there's only 20 seconds left, so if Seized can get the... Oh, Madi takes him out. That was a little overly passive play, in my opinion, from Seized, because while Zeus was still alive under the balcony, Zeus could have just kind of hid in the very back corner, and both Fnatic players were looking at him, so that would have given Seized a nice window to get a crossfire set up there, but it looks like their teamwork maybe isn't up to the best possible level yet.
Not just yet. So it's a first round for Fnatic. They survive with 1 player though on Navi's side, so, you know, their economy's still kind of broken, but they do they do get something on the board here, and let's see if they could keep on going from here on out. NaVi's economy also very looking really quite bad. They don't have a single defuse kit. They have very few grenades, so if they end up wasting them, they won't have any to retake or defend a bomb site here. That could be a problem, but they have Seized in the middle in kind of a key position.
Yeah, Seized can really turn this round around all by himself here. He's going to be met by, I think, Schneider and Devilwalk any second. And there goes the first one.
Yeah, they're coming one up with the underpass, and Zeus is going to get taken down. And let's see, Seized. Flusher will dispose of him, so it's back to a 3-on-3 situation. And I don't know, Flusher's taking some damage, but if Fnatic can get in and get a bomb plant somewhere, then because there's no kits on NaVi, they might have a slight advantage in that sense. And oh, wait a minute, look at Starix.
Starix is already pushed all the way across the map. He got a little lucky that he didn't get killed by JW, and NaVi is going to be able to rotate. If Xenia just runs over to the B side, this should be a fairly easy round for the Ukrainians.
Oh, this is great play. I love stuff like this because it really illustrates how much it matters getting this information. And let's see, they're going to come up here, Kibakan. 20 seconds now. If you could get a kill, it's going to be even more fatal for Fnatic here. He's going to turn around and get one. JW shoots him, but they don't realize Starix is right behind him. Xenia's down here, just has to buy time and wait a little bit. The bomb is about to be planted. 10 seconds left. Xenia coming in here. Can he get the kill? He gets the one on Flusher after the bomb goes down, and now JW is alone and trying to do this, but he is about to die. And there it is.
And that's gonna be another round for NaVi. That was a well played situation by Xenia there. He smartly didn't try to rush and just kill the bomb planter and potentially get taken out all by himself. He kind of just sat back, let the bomb get planted, killed the bomb planter, and then didn't even peek JW. He still waited long enough for Starix to rotate, so they just made that round completely unwinnable for JW.
Yeah. And I mean, usually when we say, you know, in a 3-on-3 situation, usually the advantage is with the terrorist, for the exact reason that, you know, there's only one guy covering B, there are 3 people coming in, so basically it's a 1-on-3 situation. And NaVi seemed to take that situation and say, okay, well, what can we do to change the odds? And the answer was putting Starix really aggressively and him getting a lot of information about where they were going, so they could make the rotation preemptively. That's a very, very nice way of playing the round here.
Yeah, and currently Fnatic are in a save round, are getting taken out as they're attacking the A bomb side, so this should be another easy round for NaVi, and they're going to go up 6-1 here on the counter-terrorist side of Mirage. It's a very, very impressive start.
I have to agree, and again, most Swedish teams, including Fnatic, are very happy with playing Mirage for some reason, and NaVi, actually, well, the old NaVi lineup played really well against NIP on this map, but I actually think that they beat them as well on this map, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. So for NaVi
nice entry once again by JW.
Yeah, let's see, Starix can turn it back. He's coming in here, but Schneider is going to get the great headshot on him. So an early 2-for-0 trade that leaves Zeus, Xenia, and Kibakan left. And once again, they're putting Xenia kind of well, this time it's Xenia going aggressively. So they know that they're really far behind here, and they're trying to see if they could maybe surprise Fnatic. I like it.
Yeah, this round really is going to come down to Xenia. If he can get a kill or two and survive, then this is still anyone's round, but it's not looking good. He's going to get the first one, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to survive this anymore. There is still a player in the T apartments, but we'll see.
Yeah, he just got caught as he was coming down the ramp. I feel like he could have checked a little bit more behind him. He also did have a smoke and a Molotov, so maybe he could have held him off a little bit, but they do turn it back to a 2-on-3, and now it's one's being winnable. They're both at the A bomb site, and here comes the push from Fnatic. A great grenade onto Modi. He's going to go down. Devilwalk with the first kill, I think, but Zeus is now 1-on-1 against Flusher, and there's 30 seconds left, and Flusher will get that kill in. So, yeah, second kill of the round of the match so far for Devilwalk. He's been playing a little bit under his normal level, I feel like, but Fnatic, they do come out on top, but it was very close.
Yeah, that was a very big round win for Fnatic. Had they lost that one, they would have been fairly broke once again. So that was an important round to win just for their morale, because it looked like they had such a big advantage early on. So if they were to throw that one away, it probably could have hurt them even more than just losing a single round would. Currently, NaVi are actually pretty low on money, so they're going to be broke if they lose this round.
Yes, very broke.
Essentially, this round is worth 2 rounds for either team.
Yeah.
Whoever wins this is going to win the next round after as well.
Yeah, that's crucial. And JW right through the floor then is going to be taking down Xenia. you know, wood and bullets, they interact kind of well in that, at least in this game. So not as much as in previous versions of Counter-Strike. There's less wall banging going on, but it can still happen in situations like that one. Seized here is waiting, and I'm wondering if he's aware that Snyder's actually been boosted up into the window room here. If he's not, then it could really, like, Snyder's position could be really important for the incoming A push.
He probably doesn't know it, but it looks like from the way he's playing that he's at least aware that it might be a possibility. Like, he's playing very passively and not peeking. Though if he does move first, this could be bad for him. That was a nice shot there on Schneider. It's evening up the round.
Starix in the back here. Zeus might be in a great position to flank if he goes quickly. They still haven't planted the bomb. 30 seconds. Fnatic playing these rounds very slowly and not giving themselves much time for any kind of error or delay or anything like that. The bomb is going to go down, and great shot here from JW, but Zeus is about to maybe ruin this party for them. It's a 2-on-2, but they won't realize he's coming from here. He actually misses some very easy shots there, but will end up getting the kill, and Starix coming in. Oh, that could have almost been dangerous, but
yeah, that actually looked like Fnatic were gonna run away with that, especially with Starix only having an op, so he had to rush the last player with his pistol. But you know, that was very smart play once again by NaVi. They went for the flank, as we saw Zeus just coming all the way around there, giving them a chance. And even if Zeus hadn't hit that shot, it was still a smart play by him. And Kibaken also jumped on top of the crates in the middle of the site and just kind of jumped around like all by himself, managed to get 2 kills. So that was a big play by him as well. And like we said, Fnatic are now broke, and it's most likely going to be 8-2 for NaVi after this round.
Yeah, very, very important. I mean, at least they managed to put down the bomb, but because they have won a round, that means the consecutive round loss bonus has been reset, so they only get like 1,800 for winning, and then an additional 800 on top of that. That's not really enough to buy any rifles, and that's going to really hurt the Swedish team right now. They're already 5 rounds behind. Good chance they're going to be 6 rounds behind. And NaVi have already kind of got the rounds that they need just to be looking safe on this map. Any more rounds from here on out is just a huge bonus. But JW and Muddy with some great kills. Unfortunately, they can't pick up any of these rifles that they've taken off them.
Yeah, but it is very much a winnable round for NaVi now. It just depends what... I mean, for Fnatic, it just depends what NaVi chooses to do. If Fnatic just attack a site with all... Well, okay, never mind. Sees just peeks window, gets 2 kills. I was going to say, if they don't allow NaVi to pick them apart exactly as just happened, they have a good chance of winning. If they just grouped up and just attacked a bomb site somewhere, all they would have had to do is... Even if they got a gun after just 3 kills, it would have been a good trade for them. But now it looks like they are going to get mowed down by Kibaken here as they enter the B bomb site.
Definitely a strong possibility that will happen, and you could see Devilwalk trying to come up there. Are they going to be able to put down the bomb? Schneider's the one who has it, but yeah, they should be able to plant here. That's actually a, this is a good eco round nonetheless. It could just have been a much better one, but, 2 kills and a bomb plant, not bad from Fnatic, but it could have been much better.
Yeah, it was a very good save round. There's no question about it. It just always seems like a bit of a letdown when you get into that 5-on-3 situation and feel like you should maybe win this one.
Yeah. Now, the 11th round is coming up. JW has not bought an AWP, he's bought an AK instead. And, yeah, they're going to go for it once again. Looks like they're going to go towards the A bomb site. They're kind of all trained there. They have pretty good spawns for it. They actually all spawn towards A, so maybe they could surprise them here. They are going to try and do that exactly, but Zeus is going to spray one down. There's Senia with the kill as well, and Senia isn't dead yet. He gets time to reload. It's not going to get the second one. It's a 2-for-3 trade as Starix gets that grenade kill in there. And now Fnatic not looking too hot. The bomb isn't down yet, and everybody from NaVi is here.
Yeah, and it is a tough situation, but JW has actually pushed up to a very good spot there behind the box unless he gets spammed down, which looks like might happen. Tries to rush the smoke, not gonna happen when 2 people are waiting for him. Muddy's left in a 1v3.
So unfortunate. It's gonna be Muddy with the shot there on Cease. Can he get another one? No. The old legend is going to go down in that round, and it's going to be 9 rounds in total here for NaVi. I kind of understand. I think I understand what they. Maybe you can tell me. It looked like they spawned very close towards the A bomb site, and they maybe made the decision to rush A because of the spawns, because every player was kind of towards that point in the spawn or the spawn zone there.
Yeah, I mean JW started getting Oh, never mind. Wrong, different thing. Yeah, I mean, it was a good call. They've been playing very slow, like you said, throughout the half, and it just wasn't working at all. I mean, they haven't really even come too close to winning that many rounds. Most of the time, for like a 2v2 that they lose, as C's goes very aggressive in middle. Both Schneider and JW down to 4 and 5 health, so once again, it may look like Fnatic has a really big advantage in this round, but this could turn around very quickly.
Yeah.
And right now, what Fnatic really need to do is just group up together and attack a bomb site instead of just kind of holding all around the map and getting taken out one by one.
Yeah, that's just happened there as Muddy goes down. And we've seen this situation, I think, 2 or 3 times already in this half alone, is Fnatic being up in numbers, but then Na'Vi throwing in some sort of, aggression or some sort of risk-taking. Senia, maybe not with the hugest risk, but, he does get a kill for it. And they have Starix here with the AWP. One more kill in the favor of Na'Vi, and all of a sudden the scores have kind of reset, or maybe even more than that, because JW and Schneider are so low. So let's see. Kibakin is far away. He's going to have a long time to rotate on in. So if they get a good entry here, Fnatic, they might win the round, but they have to be so careful. And there's only, once again, 30 seconds left. So Na'Vi are going to know definitely where they're coming once they hear the first grenade coming in here.
Yeah, and Starix really needs to hit a shot here.
Yeah.
Right oh, he's just going to rotate. This is bad timing. And
Yeah.
Fnatic are going to get out of the ramp. We'll see if Senia can get any kills here through the smoke.
Starix does miss a shot there, and Senia is here as well. That's Starix with the shot on Flusher, though. They want to plant the bomb, but that's dangerous, and Senia gets the spray off. It's back to a 2-on-2, and they have 4 and 5 HP on JW and Schneider. How do you do this? I think the answer is that you do not. You run out of time as well, and Schneider in the back here. These are some very, very strange rounds coming in here from Fnatic, I feel like.
It really looks like Fnatic are just, not only are they unorganized, because that's a given if you've been with us this whole time, but they also look like they're kind of doubting themselves. They don't really know what they want to do, and that might be a problem with the fact that they don't really have a true leader on that team. So I don't know, Patrick, if you're listening, maybe hop on the Team Mumble, share some advice. But it looks like they are second guessing themselves a little bit. They're just playing too slow. They're waiting too long before executing, and they're just not giving themselves enough time. They constantly attack the bomb site at 20 seconds left.
Yeah, it would be so cool actually if Khan did get involved with like helping out the team from a strategic point of view. Like as a spectator as well, if we could hear Khan's insights into that while being on Mumble, I bet that would be great entertainment. This is an eco round coming in, Lurpus, so maybe you could tell us what can Fnatic actually do to bring it back here.
I mean, all they really need to do is just get a couple rounds, win the pistol round on CT side, and just get rolling. So far, they've just looked really unorganized. Like, basically, exactly the opposite of what I said prior to this match starting, which is that Na'Vi probably need a lot more time because they're a new team and they're, probably aren't yet set on how they want to play and all these different things. Apparently, they all applied to Fnatic in this game, and not Na'Vi, because Na'Vi have actually looked good.
Yeah, they have indeed. And maybe you can correct me. Kibakin and Seist, we know both of them from 1.6, don't we? In the Russian scene.
Kibakin used to play for Virtus Pro at the end of the 1.6 era. Seist used to play for a number of sort of up-and-coming teams. He's I think he's still like 17. He's a young kid. So like during the 1.6 days, he was like 15 or 16, and I think some people thought he was a cheater as a result. But they're both young players, unlike the rest of Na'Vi, so they probably give a nice mixture of lots of motivation and all that good stuff.
Great. So maybe we can see this team actually being changed into a much better team. Obviously, we can't base it all off on this one online match, but still, JW coming in here and Flusher with a great shot on Kibakin in the back of the site. So they have taken over this bomb site. It is a 3-on-4 situation. Here's where Fnatic, they need to hold it down, and JW is going to peek that. Starix is going to get the 1 kill, Schneider with 1, and that means Starix is alone in a 1-on-3, and this isn't a situation that Fnatic should lose, ever.
No, this is a very favorable round for Fnatic, and they probably will be able to win this. Starix gets headshotted through the wall, so he's gonna go and try to save this up.
Yeah, that's that's the smart choice. 13 HP. What's the economic? Yeah, I mean he doesn't have a ton of money either, so it'd be kind of nice. And I guess the 15th round is coming up after this one, so why not just save it and make sure you can maybe buy for some friends in the next round if they need it.
Yeah, that's definitely the right call. It looks like Fnatic once again were a little slow to running away from the bomb, and I think a couple of their players, Lasha gets blown up there. They waited a little too long once again, so it looks like this entire match Fnatic just been a little behind the curve.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. But I mean, Patrick or Khan did say earlier that they were going to be practicing soon. They were gonna come down to Denmark and play, live at Moddy's house, and start boot camping for Bucharest, I guess. So. I hope that's going to make a big difference. I really do have high hopes for this Fnatic team, but they do sometimes seem to play a little bit inconsistently. And that's a real shame because, you know, you can't afford to do that at the top level.
Well, I mean, they just lack leadership. That's all there is. They have a lot of very skilled players, so...
Leadership. More of that. JW taking matters into his own hand is going to be taking down Senia, and that was up in the apartment, so... You know, Senia trying for the aggressive push, and I kind of feel like every time Na'Vi has done this when they've been equal, it's not really been working out. Fnatic have been pretty good at picking them off as long as the situations are equal, but then closing the rounds is where Fnatic aren't too hot.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. I mean, if you push early on in the round, unless you catch the other team off guard, you're probably going to get taken out, because especially Fnatic have been playing so slow this entire match that there's no reason not to expect them to be holding.
Yeah. So we'll see. 40 seconds left. Once again, a very slow round, as you were just commenting on as well. And Starix is waiting here. It's going to be a trade in the middle bar. Oh, great shot from JW. Looked like he was running with the ult then as he came in. I'm not sure how that works. But Kibakan and Zeus, they're both at this bomb site. Kibakan going to get the first kill. Can they get the crossfire in? Zeus gets one. Zeus gets another one, but he's going to get shot down by Muddy. It will be 4-11 for the first half score. This is, I guess, still doable depending on the outcome of the upcoming pistol round here.
Yeah, for sure. But, you know, as we've talked about so much in the past months, the terrorists are very favored on the pistol rounds in CSGO. Now, obviously, we don't have enough data yet to take a look at how much the silenced USB has changed things up, but I do think the terrorists still win more pistol rounds than the counter-terrorists for sure. So it could be tough for Fnatic. Obviously, they really, really cannot afford to lose this next pistol round if they want to stay within this game.
No, definitely not. We will see how it goes after these commercial breaks, guys, so stay tuned. So there we go. That is the end of the commercial break, and the second half is coming up straight away. To anyone new who might be joining us, welcome to the stream. This is Fnatic Go TV, and we're streaming the MSI Beat It 2013 tournament, Fnatic versus Na'Vi. The second half. My name is Anders, and with me is Lurpus. And you did say, Lurpus, just when we finished off, that the pistol half here for the terrorist side is definitely favored.
Yep. So far in CSGO, terrorists have won roughly 2/3 of all pistol rounds ever since the updates in February when they changed the Glock. So Navi definitely are favorites this round, and this match could be over very quickly if the CIS-based team is able to win this pistol round here. That would pretty much put him up 14-4, or at least 13-4. I assume Fnatic would buy on the third round.
Yeah, definitely. So, and that must be in the back of Fnatic's mind as well. They've had just, 2 minutes or something like that to try and talk each other out of any kind of bad mood that they might be in. That might not be enough, but well, we'll see how it goes. They're spreading themselves kind of towards the A bomb site, and not so much over towards B, and that might be good because it looks like Na'Vi are taking the ball over here. So you know they have that working for them at the very least.
Yep, it's so far a good setup, but. We'll see. We'll see who's going to hit their shots. That's what it comes down to a lot of the time. But once again, Navi are also taking very long, so they're going to have to get the bomb planted pretty quickly once they finally do attack.
Silence USP here from JW, not hitting the shots. Kibakan is going to take down Devilwalk. And now they've smoked it up so much that Fnatic can't actually see what's going on inside the bomb site. Modi's going to jump up here. It's a very smart jump up, but the bomb still goes down before Senia went down. A great shot from JW onto Zeus. So it's a 2-for-1 trade for the moment. Seized is waiting up here. And Starix and Kabakan are also with him, and the bomb is ticking away. No kit picked up on anyone from Fnatic right now. That's really dangerous, because if they run out of time, it's going to be very bad indeed. And look at this. They just get picked apart. Schneider is the only one left, and probably not going to be able to win the situation. Too many people alive still.
Yeah, that was a very important piss round for NaVi, and you know, like you said, they smoked the site up very well. That was very good use of smokes there to take over the site, and something else to point out also is that Muddy really was just a fraction of a second too late to killing the bomb planner. So, excuse me, had he gotten the kill just maybe half a second earlier, that round would have been completely different, because Fnatic would have been up 4-3. NaVi smokes would have been gone, and they would have needed to get the bomb planet somehow.
Yeah, I think that's you know, that kind of highlights how much timing matters in this game. And I think you're right. A 1 second or half a second even maybe earlier for Modi there, and they could have maybe won that pistol round and got some kind of window back into this game. Right now, it's looking very far-fetched. Even though that's a beautiful headshot from Flusher with that deagle, it doesn't really disguise the fact that it's currently 12-4. It's probably going to be it's really going to be 13-4 here, because they don't have a kill. Like, they can get kills here, but they can't win the round. Yeah,
it doesn't look like they will, and Fnatic actually used quite a bit of money on those deagles and other pistols this round, so that's an odd decision by them. I would have figured they would have just gone all out for the third round for an early buy. They could still buy on the third round, but obviously they're not going to have as much money now because they used some of it on this round.
Yeah. So you were telling us a little bit about how on Fnatic's side you feel like they had the individual skill to become a top team, but they lacked the leadership. What exactly does that mean? Because Muddy is a very experienced player, man. He's been playing Counter-Strike for a long time and has had, you know, a lot of success in his career back in 1.6. So what is it, like, what more could you ask for a leader than someone who's experienced? What is it, what kind of leader quality do you think he's missing?
Social skills.
Alright, social skills. Does that mean that he's not able to make an impact on the team? Like, when he says something, do they not do what he says? Or does he say it in the wrong way?
I mean, I don't know it that well, but I know he has had a lot of problems fitting in teams socially because people don't like the way he rages and talks and whatever. You know, Patrick always says he's no longer that way, but then then he did say the same thing in 2012, and then he wound up being exactly that way and getting cut. So I just don't think all of that is really gone. And you know, I think as a leader, you're like, one of the most important things is you sort of have to be liked within the team, because if people don't like you, then they're not gonna want to do whatever it takes to help you. So I think you have to sort of be a people person.
So I mean, I'm more of a diplomat than you will ever be, Lopez. So what I would say is that he's more of an emotional player then, and if the emotions kind of spill over into affecting how the team works, and if he gets too emotional in certain situations, that could obviously affect them negatively, which is really unfortunate. JW in the middle here with the AWP. I mean, this is the last stand for Fnatic, and I don't know how they're going to be able to hold on to the next, what is it, the next 11 rounds without losing even a single one, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long way to go for sure, and currently Fnatic can't even think about it that way. They just have to focus on one round at a time. JW gets taken out by C's through a smoke. That's a rough start for them, and it's just getting harder and harder for the Swedes to hang on.
Yeah. It most definitely is, and at this point probably also a little bit dispirited. If it is true that Modi is letting his emotions affect his leadership and his judgment, then, you know, you could imagine that might be a time where the mood on Fnatic isn't doing too well, and see if the upcoming bootcamp can change that for the team, if they can learn to work together as well a little bit better than they currently are. Modi on a lot of fire here. Flusher's coming in to help out. Devilwalk's going to get a kill. So far, it's a pretty good comeback into this round for Fnatic. They've made it 4-on-3. Flusher is going to get one more here. And now it's Starix left, and he should be going down here. So it is finally a round for Fnatic, and they've only lost JW so far.
Yeah, it's gonna be Fnatic's fifth round, first round in the second half. But NaVi still have lots of money, as you can see. Zeus has 6,700, Xenia has 6,100. They're still stacked, so they're not gonna be saving any time too soon. And all that's left to do for Fnatic now is just to string together a lot of rounds. That's all they can really do. Just keep at it and hope they don't lose.
Yeah, I mean, a tough road ahead. We've seen it from teams before, and obviously, sort of in a mathematical sense, it is possible. We'll see, though. I mean, the old NaVi lineup, would you say they were better as counter-terrorists or terrorists?
Old Navi?
Yeah.
I think they were a better CT side team on Mirage, but I think a big part of that was their two main players who aren't part of the team anymore.
Ah, so it might be difficult to make any kind of comparison.
Yeah,
between the
I
two.
think it's hard to compare. I mean, the three players have completely changed the way Navi plays now to make it work with Seast and Kibaken, so I don't think the two are too comparable.
All right. Well, we'll try and get some new data instead and see how Na'Vi are going to be doing here on the terrorist side. We did point out that they have bought once again, and there is an orb again here on Starix. They could technically buy again if they manage to put down the bomb, I think. So we'll see if Fnatic can stop them from doing that. Looks like it is going to be a push for the A bomb site currently, and no real shenanigans anywhere. You know, no faking at B, no even taking control of the middle or anything. So they're going to rely on smokes and flashes, see if they could keep Fnatic out of this and get the good entry kills. I think that's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, we'll see. Devil Walk is the key player here, playing under the balcony. He needs to get a couple of kills in that dive.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets completely blinded. He can't see anything. And Schneider's coming in here with a great spray. That's going to be a triple kill from Schneider. And Xenia's alone. So I think you're right. Devil Walk, he was the key player then. But Schneider, he ended up saving his team massively in that round.
Yeah, Snyder completely saved the team, like you said. He was hiding behind the TNT boxes in the side, I believe, as the push came in from Navi, and he basically just managed to hide there all the way until the end, until he wasn't flashed anymore at all, and was just able to get 3 kills on people who weren't even looking at him. So great timing and good play by him. Definitely saved Fnatic there a little bit.
Yeah, very, very important. And it's especially important what Schneider did, because when the smokes go down in that bomb site towards the connector and towards the A slope, you know, if you're not in the bomb site, then, you know, it can be really difficult and really dangerous to run through them. But he was, you know, heads-up play. He managed to get in there while the battle was kind of still going on. And, you know, so really, really smart play. And also a nice spray coming in. Na'Vi, they didn't put down the bomb, but they have bought once again here. So let's see. They're going to go for the A bomb site. I think they've got Seast really far away. I'm wondering what he's up to all the way over at the underpass.
I think he's going for a flank. He's hoping to kill some people in the back in the connector area, which if they get the bomb planted, he probably will be able to, and that's going to be tough. He just barely gets the bomb planted in time, and 3v5 is tough. Seast is gonna have to get a couple of kills here now.
Yeah, once again, Na'Vi planting in the very last second, and Seast, as you were pointing out, with the flank coming in here, and he's has the pistol, but he's not going to shoot yet. He's waiting for it. Really great play by Seast, and he's going to take down 1 and 2, picks up an AK, gets a... Actually, that was the double, because he didn't get the first one, and he gets the third one, defusing the bomb. What a huge round from Seast coming in then.
That was a huge round, and it worked perfectly. Exactly like we said. He was just going to hold there and wait and hope that his team doesn't get wiped out until he can complete the flank. That was especially smart play by him, not going for that first kill. As he saw the player walking in front of connector, he waited, killed the second guy who would have otherwise taken him out. And I mean, he almost got 4 kills there. That 1 kill was stolen from him, but that was a great play.
Yeah, and it's always so impressive to me when you see people, like, because he could have just straight up taken out Devil Walk in the middle then with the first shot, but he waited for it and took the kill on another person, picked up a rifle and got 2 more, and it could have even been 3 more then. So, you know, the patience of not getting the first initial kill, but really, you know, letting more people into the trap, essentially. Very hard to have that kind of patience. Now Fnatic pushed to the absolute brink. They're going aggressive. You could see Modi here really, like, he doesn't want to let go of this game, but it's close now.
It looks like he is going to be able to flank Navi too. He has perfect timing on this push here, coming out of the B hallway. I think he's going to be able to get a couple kills here.
Yeah, has to be careful that he doesn't make too much noise, but you're right. He should be able to catch at least one person. He's waiting for it. There's one jumping up. He's just waiting. Look at this. And more patient play coming in here. He wants more than just one. He wants all of them as they come around the corner. And
yeah, this is going to be a huge round for Madi.
oh, look at this. It's like a shark. You know, we need the Jaws team coming in here. 2 quick kills, and with the silencer as well, makes it seem even more brutal. There's going to be Starix and Seast left. Great flank from Modi, the in-game leader of Fnatic. And now Seast really left in the middle, wondering what just happened.
And that was, once again, a big flank. We've seen so many rounds in this match being decided by a nice, well-timed flank. First in the first half by Navi, and now this one by Modi. So lots of flanking, and it looks like these teams really are holding their flanks very well.
Yeah. That's
I mean, to be fair, that was also a very good timing by Madi. He perfectly just dodged all the terrorists holding that area.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, sometimes timing is also like a question of luck. I guess if someone from Navi had been had been, you know, waiting just a second more, then that could have ended really differently. But yeah, timing is everything. 15-7 now is the score, and the 23rd round is coming up. NaVi continuously now on match point here against Fnatic, who are really pressured to try and make something happen. And that pressure is forcing them to try and do something a little bit different, which means going into the middle. But they are up against just pistols. They should be able to take this round, but they do actually trade 1-for-1 so far. That's a bit dangerous.
And C's does have an AK, so he could still get something done here. Deals a lot of damage there, and I think he is going to see someone in the window room, but he will have to get a couple of kills with his teammates only having pistols to make something happen here.
Yeah. They have got one rifle down in the middle, which they could go and pick up, Soust and Xenia there, if they get close enough, especially if they have ceased covering them. And yeah, there we go. The M4 is picked up by Soust, so as a 1-for-2 trade so far, but Fnatic, they have to be so careful right now, because, you know, one thing is losing the game, but losing the game to an eco round, that's really going to sting even more, I feel like.
Yeah, and Flasha is down to just 14 health, so this is still a very much winnable round for NaVi, who it seems like will group up and hit the A side, and Zeus once again is going to be on the flank, coming through the connector, as Zeus and Zeus and Xenia, excuse me, come up the T-ramp.
Yeah, have to notice as well as, oh, there we go, JW peeking in, and does spot out the people who are coming on the slope, so now they know.
JW very low as well.
Oh yeah, he does, down to 15 HP, and that grenade somehow not hitting him, but Xenia coming in, it just has a pistol, so he could play a little more freely, and look at C's coming in. Oh, it's going to go down to Devilwalk. Xenia has the bomb, and it's going to be Soust to take the kill on Devilwalk. Then 8 seconds, they need to plant right now. There's another kill from Soust. It's back to a 2-on-2, but they have almost no health. Oh, he couldn't find the bomb site then, but he will get it down in time. Oh, that was down to the very last second from NaVi, and now JW and Flusher in a world of trouble. They have grenades, and they have some kits, but they have almost no HP to make this happen.
Yeah, it's a very, very hard retake for Fnatic with such a low health, and Zeus in a very good spot in the smoke. He's gonna get the first kill, and it looks like it's gonna be game here.
Yeah, and it is the eco round. They had the 1 AK to start it off with. Good game. Xenia gonna get the kill. Zeus with the triple. 16-7 in favor of the new NaVi lineup. That was unexpected, because I was not expecting that kind of result when we came into this match.
No, me neither. I called for Fnatic to win in the beginning, so I mean, very, very surprised and also impressed. This NaVi looked really, really good, especially considering how little they've so far played together. Definitely more psyched about seeing them in the future now after having seen that game.
Yeah, absolutely. And the next game up is actually going to be 3D Max versus NaVi. Are you going to be able to join us for that game too, Lopez?
I'm gonna think about it.
Alright, you have about 15 minutes to decide, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to play some ads, and you guys should stay tuned. So, next game up, 3D Max versus NaVi.
I'm Kim Sasahamar, a professional player for Team Fnatic, one of the most accomplished esports teams in the world. Today I'm very excited to show you some of the latest features from MSI gaming notebooks. Take a look here. This is the second generation of MSI GT70 Dragon Edition, a gaming notebook that fulfills every gamer's dream. MSI has been talking to gamers for years, and I know what a good gaming notebook is. When I play games, speed is important. This notebook gets extremely fast speed. Thanks to MSI's exclusive Super RAID 2 technology, it makes writing and reading up to 15 times faster than using a normal hard drive. MSI GT70 Dragon Edition 2 is equipped with one of the most powerful processors and graphic cards ever, plus MSI's killer weapon, NOS, which will boost extra 10% of CPU and GPU performance. MSI GT70 can handle even the toughest games out there. Fast performance isn't everything. MSI got more features designed for gamers and power users. Don't want to burn your palms? Even after playing games for hours, MSI Cooler Booster 2 and its special thermal design can keep GT70 Dragon Edition 2 always cool and stable. It brings out heat dramatically and makes you comfortable. You need a speedy internet connection to dominate first-person shooting games? MSI Killer Double Shot will ensure you act faster than your enemies, whether you are playing on a LAN network or wireless. In addition, you don't want anything like antivirus or Windows Update to disturb you. With Killer Double Shot, MSI GT70 Dragon Edition 2 prioritizes all these tasks and give you the best internet connection with your choice. Besides, say goodbye to waiting. Watching online HD videos will be faster than ever. Sometimes you may want to check walkthroughs or Facebook status while playing games, and it will be a breeze using MSI GT70 Dragon Edition 2. Matrix display can let you work with up to 4 monitors at the same time. No adapter is required. You don't ever need to jump out of the game anymore. I'm a professional StarCraft player, and I know better than anyone else how important a good gaming keyboard is. MSI works with SteelSeries to deliver the best gaming keyboards on notebooks. MSI GT70 Dragon Edition's 17.3-inch Full HD anti-glare screen is big enough and comfortable to eyes when using notebooks for hours. In addition, Dynaudio and Audio Boost make music relief. Okay, for gamers and power users, MSI GT70 Dragon Edition 2 is your best choice. MSI notebook, top player, top choice.
Other day. Other day.
The legend begins with MSI Dragoon Army. A unique and legendary army comprised of an elite group of fighters. Now, pick up your ammo and weapons. MSI Gaming Motherboard, Gaming Graphics Card. MSI Gaming Notebook, Gaming All-in-One PC. new breed of the Dragoon Army with MSI to conquer any battleground. Top player, top choice.
Gather down.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream here. It's MSI Beat It 2013. My name is Anders, and we're on Fnatic Go TV. For the time being, I want to welcome all of you, and joining me for this next game will be nobody. Oh, a little tear down my cheek. I'm going to be alone for this next one. Lurper's had to go back to work, and, you know, we can't stop him from doing actual work. Although we always enjoy having him on. So thank you, Lurpers, for joining us, and also thanks to Khan for joining us earlier in the day. And it's gonna be NaVi playing up against 3D Max. Now, we actually just saw NaVi crush and devastate Fnatic on the map that is Mirage, and now they're gonna be playing 3D Max on Dust 2. So I'm pretty excited about this, and I think it's time we don't look at my face, but instead look at the game and put on some volume. So welcome to the stream here. It's never going to be the same without a co-caster or a color-caster, but I'll try and do my best to still keep it entertaining. I really want to thank all of you for joining. Still a lot of people sticking around and watching these streams. It's very cool. We really appreciate it. And again, remember to, if you want to, if you have a Twitter account, go and maybe tell MSI, you know, what you think about this tournament. If you think it's good, if you think you have any criticism, anything, you know, tell them what you think about it, and maybe they're going to be more motivated to help out with Counter-Strike in the future. I really, you know, I want to give a thanks to MSI for being as involved as they are with this tournament. That's very cool. Now, how are you guys doing in the chat? Obviously, the difference between being two casters and one is that I no longer have anyone to talk to. So usually in this situation, I'll try and talk to you guys in the chat a little bit more, because that makes it, you know, that makes it more fun for me as well. Otherwise, I'm just going to be rambling for a long time. And I'm very skilled at rambling to myself. But, you know, try and make it more interesting. I do love you too, Risen. 420. Yep, we are approaching the 9th round, and this is to decide who's going to be starting on what side. The winner gets to decide where they want to start. Usually, you will see teams choose the terrorist side, because out of all the maps in the pool, Dust 2, which is the map that we're currently on, is the only one that's really terrorist favored. So that's where people want to start most of the time, and I'd be expecting NaVi to ask for a swap. And there we go, Seized calling the shot. They want the swap, and here we go. So get ready for it, guys. MSI Beat It 2013. 3D Max versus NaVi in Group B here on Fnatic Go TV. And my name is Anders. I usually cast on NIP Gaming TV, but I'm on loan for the moment. Because Fnatic, they needed some help, and I wanted to help out. Let's see. Let's see. It's going to be another interesting display to see what's going to happen in this pistol round. Again, a slow pistol round coming out from NaVi with the Glocks here. Since the change that added the USP, we've been seeing more and more slow pistol rounds on the terrorist side. So that's interesting. Not so slow from the counter-terrorist side. Stavros is going to take down Zeus here. But Seized with the return kill. Grenade comes in, doesn't do too much damage, and Seized is going to get a quick double kill. Very interesting duel coming out there, and I like the fact that Seized, instead of waiting, and he kind of ran into the grenade and just pushed past the pain and managed to get the second kill. So aggressive stuff coming in, but it paid off. He does take a lot of damage there. It is a 3-on-4 situation. Still is very winnable. Struxy's in here with the P250. He can get a really good headshot off from somebody here. It might turn things around, but he's getting overrun, and he's going to go down. Asmo and Simon are left. And the thing is, they're waiting for someone to run past here, but the bomb is already in the site, so they're waiting for nothing. Senia's going to get a kill. He was actually coming in from behind. And what a complete slaughter. Asmo actually was surrounded from 3 different sides. That's very unfortunate. So NaVi, they will pick up the pistol round, and that's a great start. 3D Max, I feel like, I sense that this could end up being a very, very tough round, or a very tough game for them. Oh, wow. So, angry people shooting down the middle on the side of NaVi, hoping to catch someone. They actually do 0 damage for all those bullets wasted, so, you know, some investment into them. Luckily, you don't really pay by the bullet to play in this game, but if you did, it'd certainly be a different game. Struxy in here with the P250 shooting up towards the A short position, but not really going to find anyone. They've spread themselves very thinly here. You could see 3D Max, you know, some people here, some people down here, some people over here. Basically just, you know, hoping for a kill here and there, but not really any kind of crazy risk coming into this. I think a little bit too standard play. I like it more when people try some crazy shit, but they're not this time. Zeus with the Urban Mac 10 going to be taken out. One does go down to Struxy. Struxy, can he get a second kill? Yes, he can. Great play. Can he get a third one as well? Oh, wow! Can he get a fourth one? This is like, you know, I'm just asking the question. Struxy's answering back, even though he can't hear me. But a great triple kill coming in from Struxy. Absolutely beautiful. And Stavros and SMN, can they bring it back here? Simon comes around the corner. Will go down. The bomb is down as well. He's trying for the shot here. Patient play from Stavros, but it isn't enough. Still a very cool eco round coming in from 3D Max. They get the 3 kills in.